World War II began in 1939 and lasted all the way until 1945. The world was divided up into two different sides, the Allies and the Axis. Major Axis powers were Germany, Italy, USSR, and Japan. The major Allied powers were Britain, France, China, US, Soviet Union, Canada, and Australia. Some of the World War II causes to start the war were the League of Nations, rise of dictatorship, defensive pacts forming, and uneasy borders between countries. The war started with Germany invading Poland. Britain and France had a defensive pact with Poland which made them declare war on Germany. On December 7, 1941, Japan attacked Pearl Harbor because of U.S. strong Navy Academy. This is what caused U.S. to enter the war. Blitzkrieg or lightning war was used by the German army. They used a high concentration of tanks, infantry, artillery, and air power to continuously bomb cities. Blitzkrieg causes the enemy to become off balance, making it difficult to respond effectively. Blitzkrieg operations were highly effective during the campaigns of 1939 to 1941. Some places that were victims of Blitzkrieg were Poland and France. The invasion of Normandy, France has just begun with part one of the invasion, the air assault. We have embarked on part two of the invasion. Allied forces have landed on the beaches of Omaha, one of 5 beaches. At dawn we had over 160,000 Allied forces bombarding all the beaches. As they first storm the beach, they are distraught by all the different types of mines, the barbed wire, and the huge concrete bunkers. The Germans set up teller mines that had a mine attached to a pole that was angled towards the ship. The Germans had the upper advantage with being able to have concrete bunkers with pillboxes for the machine guns to shoot out of. American casualties have estimated around 10,000 men, which makes it Americans' bloodiest battle.
The Cold War and the Bay of Pigs. In 1947 to 1991, a period of political conflict, military tension, and economic competition between the Communist world and Western world is known as the Cold War. The US and USSR saw each other as enemies due to their basic ways of life. Communism has spread around the world and the Red Scare was all over the US. In 1962, the Cuban Missile Crisis arose. Fidel Castro, who adopted communism in Cuba, was said to have missiles that could potentially reach the US. There had been many assassination attempts on Castro during this time, but all failed. The CIA decided to send troops to invade Cuba, which was later named the Bay of Pigs invasion, which was unsuccessful. In April 1960, the CIA began to recruit anti-Castro Cuban exiles in the Miami area. The Cubans knew that the invasion was coming thanks to a secret intelligence network.
For time and the world do not stand still. Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or the present are certain to miss the future. I said, are certain to miss the future.
Oh no, I missed that.
Prime Minister Castro, this missile crisis was the last straw. We almost blew ourselves up. Now, we invited you here today...
In good faith.
In good faith. To sort this thing out.
And why is he here? He lost.
As I always say, forgive your enemies, but remember their names.